Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but it's also a safe money grab. If you're a car company and one of your competitors strikes gold with a niche product, you fill that niche in your own lineup. This author recently called a Ram Rebel a blatant Me Too on account of it basically being a Ford F-150 Raptor ripoff without the substance. You might also look at the Mercedes-Benz GLE Coupe as a blatant Me Too. You should. It's an obvious copy of the BMW X6. But how far back should you look? The BMW X5 on which the X6 is based came to market 2 years after the Mercedes-Benz M-Class, which recently was renamed the GLE, on which this coupe version is based. Was the X5 a ripoff? And if you trace automotive history all the way back to its roots, all cars and trucks are variations on the theme pioneered by Carl Benz and his patent motorwagen. So who's really the copycat here? And who cares if the chicken or the egg came first, so long as both are delicious? With 577 horsepower, the GLE63 AMG Coupe here certainly is a delectable scone, one that also happens to look like a scone. We still pine for AMG's old 6.2-litre naturally aspirated V8, but just like that engine, the twin-turbo 5.5-litre that replaced it makes us swoon no matter what it's propelling. Even breathing through turbos, it idles with a grumpy whoop-it-a-whoop that turns into a gnarly woodward roar under full throttle. Of monsters and miatas, the V8 makes up to 664 lb-ft of torque in other applications, but in the GLE is limited to, just 561. Perhaps Mercedes thought that 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds was quick enough for a four-wheel drive SUV. We would agree, if we didn't know the X6M was quicker by titans. But that's still really damn quick. And the GLE's 12.5-second quarter-mile means you can dispatch wimpy Ford Mustang GTs with impunity, the all-wheel drive system ensuring unwavering repeatability. And the GLE-AMG handles and stops with equally shocking aplomb. Its enormous Continental Conti Sport contact tires measuring 2,854,022 are as wide as the rear rubber on a Corvette. But those are what the Mercedes wears up front. Out back, it has 3,253,522, so big we laughed out loud the first time we saw them. That might be the most combined surface area for the tires of anything we've ever tested, and on the skid pad, it means 0.95 grams and a startling willingness to rotate. Stopping from 70 miles per hour takes 159 feet, just 1 foot longer than the last Miata we tested. And that's the last comparison we'll make between this 5,397 pounder and the Miata, because the GLE corner's too flat to make any more. And in spite of the ginormous rubber and heroic handling, the ride is appropriately Mercedes blush. Despite its cropped roofline, the GLE has sufficient headroom front and rear for 95th percentile adults, which is more than we can say for its only obvious competitor, the X6. But carbon fiber trim and white stitching constantly remind occupants that this AMG is more than just a Benz. Premium mimicry, it's also more than just a GLE coupe, a lot more. Currently available only in AMG and AMG Light trims, the GLE Coupe starts at $66,025 for a GLE-450 AMG with a 362 horsepower twin-turbo V6. The full-bore AMG model tested here starts at $110,225. But with the $1,950 driver assistance package for roughly 15-second stints of blissful freeway autonomy, $1,100 for massaging front seats, another $1,100 for heated rears plus 3-zone climate control, $625 for the fabulous sport exhaust, $550 for heated and cooled cup holders, and a few additional nickels and dimes. This example came to $118,330. That might seem like a borderline absurd amount of money, but keep in mind it's for a BMW's borderline absurd vehicle. That Mercedes is merely following in BMW's footsteps doesn't really make the GLE Coupe any less ridiculous. Nor does it make it any less good. If you're going to blatantly rip off someone else's idea, then at least do it better. Then you're not merely copying them, you're advancing the breed.
Yeah.